Hey everybody, Hoosier Jedi here with a channel update for you. I think we're overdue for one of these, so let's get to it. Before we get to the nitty gritty though, I suppose I should mention what's up with the hat. I'm a big fan of the series One Piece, and they had this sort of traveling show for One Piece here in the city I live in Japan. The show itself really wasn't anything that spectacular, just some silly little nonsense. But at the end of it, there was this big merch area with all kinds of cool One Piece goodies, and I just could not resist dropping about $100 on One Piece knickknacks, including a straw hat, just like the one Luffy wears. Just figured, one, it's pretty cool to have a hat like this, and it's summertime here in Japan, and the sun can be pretty brutal, and a good straw hat is not an unreasonable thing to pick up in these times. And just to kind of give a little perspective, over here in Japan, people seem to react to somebody wearing a hat like this a little bit more positively than they would back in America, or at least I don't know those people like with the "oh my god, what a dork" expressions on their faces that I would expect if I were to walk down the streets in America wearing something like this. And if I were to walk down the streets of America wearing this, I'd probably be lucky to not be challenged to a fight, especially if I was someplace like Chicago. Oh boy. But no, I love Chicago. I'm just kidding there. Anyway, so what's going on with the channel? Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do updates quite as regularly as I would like to. It's been a combination of a lot of things. I've gotten sick a couple times. I've had colds. I actually did do reviews for Flash and Supergirl last week, only to discover that some new speakers I bought and hooked up were causing an issue where there was no audio. So, yeah, there's nothing quite like discovering that there's no audio on these videos that you spent like 40 minutes making. So, in that regard, I'm just going to do a double review for the two newest episodes of Flash and Supergirl. I'm actually going to try and knock those out today if I can. And if not, I'll have them done on Friday. I'm going to have loads of free time on Friday. The main thing I want to talk about, though, is Doctor Who. And I did see the first episode of the new season, and I did like it, but my problem is that I live in Japan, so being able to watch shows without torrenting them is a little bit of an issue. Net privacy and all that other stuff has, in my mind, taken a real nosedive lately, and to put it frankly, I don't want to run the risk of getting busted by the feds for illegally downloading TV shows. So I worked out how I can watch the CW shows from Japan. Doctor Who is proving a bit of a tougher nut to crack. So I'm still working on that because I really enjoy Peter Capaldi. So far, I've only seen the first episode, but the new companion Bill, she's created a good impression so far. But again, not looking to do anything that's going to get me in trouble with the feds. So we're just going to have to make do as best we can on that one. Let's see, what else? I'm still sort of debating exactly how much I'm going to do in terms of just putting up videos from Japan. Lately, I've been thinking more and more just videos of interesting things that I see here in Japan, or maybe even occasional videos just talking about life here. Might be something I might get into. I'm still making up my mind about that, or if I do decide to kind of go down that route, I might just make a separate YouTube channel just exclusively for Japan-related content. still sort of batting those ideas around. You know what, guys? Let me know what you think. I imagine this channel, of course, is one that's dedicated mostly to stuff that nerdy people like, and of course, many nerdy people, myself included, we like the anime and the manga as well. I mean, look at what I'm wearing at the moment. East meets West, ladies and gentlemen. Um, so let's see, what else? Also, of course, being in Japan, when I get to see all the cool nerd movies, it's going to vary. Sometimes Japan gets stuff way later than other countries. I think Deadpool didn't come out here until like 6 months after it came out in the U.S. Um, Ghost in the Shell, for example, came out April 27th here, I think it was. I haven't seen it because I just don't particularly want to go see that. But that was just an example. The only reason it's really on my mind at the moment is one of my friends. I was talking about how much he liked. One of my friends was talking about how much he liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which I so cannot wait for the chance to see. It's going to be really cool. And what's really nice about the theaters here in Japan is that you can often buy merchandise at the theaters. I just actually happened to stroll by one today and kind of poke my head in to see what was playing, and they had merchandise for like Beauty and the Beast and Fast and the Furious, and yeah, they had Ghost in the Shell stuff as well. And then they had bits and bobs for the various Japanese movies that were in the theaters as well. So definitely would love to get some cool Guardians merchandise from Japan. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it, everybody. So, sorry for any hassles that have been going on lately and getting things out in a timely manner. There's been a lot going on this last month here in Japan, but things have cooled down. Life is good. So, with that said, I'm going to call it here. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Of course, you can also join me on Twitter at Hoosier Jedi and on Tumblr at Jedi Reviewer. Until next time, take care now.